Well, look who's here. Hello, happy Friday. It is April 24th, and we made it to Friday. Do your Friday dance. Good job, you guys. And look who's here. Leon is here. Hi, Leon. How are you? He's looking good. Trying to clean him up. His hair, his mane is a little rough, but most of his body cleaned up really well. It's a little work in progress, but you're looking good, Leon. Thanks for being here today. All right, Leon's going to be right here listening to all the directions so that he knows what to do too. Okay? So, today in the virtual Spirit Week, it is Famous Friday. So, what you need to do, if you are able to do this and want to do this, is dress like somebody famous that you admire. We've been talking about that this week. So if you have the means to do it by all means, because it'll just be fun. And send us your pictures. And I did not come up with something yet. However, it is in my mind to try to figure that out. So maybe by the end of the day, I might be famous on Friday. You just wait for that. We'll see if Ms. James can come up with that. But you know what makes me famous and happy and fulfilled on Friday is you, being your teacher. And I'm so glad that we can still connect. I'm so glad that we get to Zoom, we get to connect and do our work together. I mean, it is amazing. And I miss you, but this is awesome that we still can connect and still have a bit of our classroom going, like we have with Leon. So he was our speaking piece. Whoever was holding him got to speak in the connection circle. So all your lessons are loaded into Empower, ready to go, teeming with excitement. So for connection circle, pretend you're holding Leon today and telling us and answering your question. Okay, fill out the Google Doc, submit it into Empower, move on to the next thing. We're finishing up math. So you're going to get back on the website for an Envision, and it's finishing up 14-4, which was liquid volume. So hopefully that's been fun. I think it's pretty fun. You can always go back to the other days to watch the video on the lesson about liquid capacity. So we're finishing up that lesson. So you have quick check, which is a few questions to make sure you're understanding, and it lets me know what you're not understanding about the lesson. And then self-assessment I have in there for today, and that is letting me know how you feel about it. It's like basically like a thumbs up, sideways, or let me know and we can talk about it, okay? So there's that in Envision Math. And then I put together a worksheet I kind of morphed together a worksheet from the curriculum, and I made my own so that you don't have to go back and forth. You can just type in your answers right there. And what that worksheet is talking about is liquid capacity. So it's comparing to a liter. You remember in the lesson, 1 liter is about this size. Up to here was a liter. So we're comparing everything to a liter. Is it less than a liter, so a fraction of a liter? Or is it more than a liter? Like a bathtub, for instance, would be more than a liter. A big bucket would be more than a liter. However, a glass maybe like this size would be either like a third or a fourth of a liter. And they give you choices. And all you have to do is highlight what you think that item, the liquid capacity, would be compared to a liter. Less than a liter, or more than a liter. Okay? So that's what that worksheet is doing. So like a fish tank, for instance, is one of the very first one. So I know some of you have animals that require a fish tank. So think about it. A fish tank is probably about this big. So do you think it's the same as a liter, less than a liter, or more than a liter? So several liters worth. And sometimes they label it with a big L for liter, okay? And a little m and a big L is milliliter, which is smaller. 1,000 milliliters make a liter, okay? So if they're asking you questions like that, you'll know. Okay, so a fish tank. I'm gonna go with more than a liter because I'm sure several of these guys would fill up a fish tank. And you have to make an estimate. So you have to make a good guess what you think. All right, so that's math. Friday fun today, Zoom at 11. We're gonna get another art lesson. So come with paper, come with a pencil or a marker ready to draw. And then also bring a share. So if you have something you wanna share and tell us about, we are excited to see each other today. So that's at 11. Okay, so click on the link in your email or in Empower for the link to Zoom. Then I have a 30-minute exercise. Joe PE Joe, he's a PE teacher and he's home teaching his kids. So he's put those videos out for all kids to use, which is awesome. So we can get our blood pumping, our oxygen flowing, and get healthy because we're sitting a lot at these computers, aren't we? So we've got to get up, find a safe spot, move your computer to a safe spot, not tipping on a pillow somewhere, but nice and safe so it doesn't fall, so you can see it and you can exercise, okay? And click and Empower so I can give you credit for it, that you're doing it. It's so good for you. And then we have science. So we've broken up the science. Fourth graders, you have your own standard, which is going to be an extension of Earth Changes. So today for my fourth graders, you are going to be doing IXL, which is practice and questions on rocks, which is letter S, and fossils, which is letter T. Now, some of you did not complete the Generation Genius Earth Changes. You need to do that first if you haven't done it. And then you can do the practice in IXL. Okay? So just look in there. You should have your own setup for science. Third graders science today is also IXL, but you will be working on letter K for animals. Okay? So working on that, work at the different levels until you just can't work anymore because there's lots of levels. So do a couple levels, take a break, come back, or do something else for the day. But I want you working in IXL for a little bit, okay? Because I can see how many minutes you're doing in IXL and in Raz Kids and all that stuff. So keep up every day getting in there, okay? You're doing awesome. So keep it up. And that's pretty much it for Friday. I will see you at 11 for our Zoom. Leon says goodbye and good luck. All right. Bye, guys.